Greetings and welcome to Java Crew. I'm your host. Folks, look at this $200,000 Flat Earth watch. Now, if you're new to Flat Earth, it's getting lots of traction. You can see inside is the Flat Earth. On the outside is that ring is called Antarctica by the aficionados. And inside you have some different planetary functions. On the United Nations flag, you'll see the different striations, the meridian lines in the center where the continents are. But this watch, you got to look, this is a lot of watch. Now, it's unconfirmed. They told me $200,000, and apparently there's some signature effects. Elites can order one of these things. It's actually worth more than the most homes most people have. Here's another sensation where you have the ice ridge around the outside of and it has some sparkles kind of where ice ridge would be inside, some planetary functions. Now this is this is under construction, an actual dome watch with the planets revolving. This is not made yet to my knowledge. It'll be unbelievable. See the planets? Now, some of these manufacturers don't want to go in too deep into flat Earth because there's it can be considered a whack job. But when you look at this stuff, you look at history and you look at flat Earth and geocentric and heliocentric and ball Earth and the lies of NASA, you really start looking at this, and then you look at the craftsmanship. My gosh. Now, this watch here is just I said, well, how is this a flat Earth watch? Well, then I started looking closely on the outside ring, which was to symbolize the Antarctica ring on the flat Earth map. A little later, we have a watch that's patterned after Orlando Ferguson's flat Earth map. Now, I did not know this stuff existed. I was doing a different project here for the Java Crew, and I can't very well say, hey, mister, is that a flat Earth watch you're wearing? You know, how much did it cost? But it prompted me right here. Look at the craftsmanship in this thing. $200,000. The moon does its thing. You've got planets here, possible spinning in the center, I'm not sure. And then you put a dome on top of that. Now here, we've got a little bit of occultic imagery. You see the all-seeing eye in the top, back and forth. You know, the manufacturers are getting into flat Earth. I did not know this again. All this stuff is new to me, these watches. Now see the moon, the planet at the top? Some people say that the moon actually turns. It's not always like on the hands of a clock at 12 o'clock. Sometimes it turns. There's some pictures on YouTube. Oh, now look at this one. See the tip of the minute hand? That depicts the rough Antarctic ice, the 200-mile-high ice ridge. When you go to the outside, and the inside planets are like the joules were. Well, we went a little faster. Where during the model where the sun would be going and the moon. This is a little bit better side view. I think we can see those gears and the design on one of these things. All these gears going. Let's take another look at that. There's the dome watch. Look at this thing. I just want you to see it here. We won't take much more time. I'll show you a few more watches to show you where the flat Earth science has caught up, and the names of some of these watches I can't even pronounce. Now, the tip of this one, this Langen Sons. Let me see if I can get something on the tip of the stem where you want. Yeah, right there, that SOHN. Yeah, okay, they call it Nazi. You know, the guys made some watches during Hitler's time and Nazis, so what? You know, a lot of things were made back then. You know, I'm not going to. Now, here's the Orlando Ferguson model right here, where there's a deep dish in the center. On the outside, there's a ring, and then you have four corners to symbolize the four corners of the earth talked about in Scripture. In fact, here's the Orlando Ferguson map kind of pattern. You can see the four corners. In the center is the earth. If you go south, you hit the ring, which is Antarctica. If you go east or west, it acts just like a regular globe until you get to the southern hemisphere. And there's some scriptures here. Let's take one more look at the watch. You can see the symbolic imagery here. Folks, we're out of time. We've got to run. I've only got a minute or two. Hey, take care. God bless you. You get a chance, read that Bible. Just how many times the word earth and moon and things are mentioned. All right, we're going to leave for now. I'm glad you could stop by. Hey, we're working on another project you may want to take a look at as well. Peace to all of you. Have some great holidays, and bye for now.